Hello everyone and welcome to Jimin Weekly News in 2024. I'm Dream and here is the first news for you. Let's start with all the news and achievements of Jiminie Precious Gift song Closer Than This that he gave us right before the end of last year. So, beginning with the release of the song on December 22nd, all BTS official accounts on social media like Instagram, Twitter X, and Facebook changed their layouts to Closer Than This logo, shining beautifully in shades of purple. Then, Jiminie's song was added to various playlists on Spotify as well as on Tidal's New Arrivals Global Pop playlist with Jiminie image on its covers. Also, A.R.M.Y at Hype, Daniela Kim, shared Jimin's song release on Instagram, also tagging the producers of the song. And speaking of them, they didn't stay silent either because Ghost Loop shared a post about it on Instagram saying, "What a way to end an unforgettable year. Thank you to everyone who helped and worked hard with us until the release, including Mr. Jimin." Then, co-writer and co-producer Ayo, the producer, wrote on his Insta as well, quote, "It is crazy how this song happened, literally taking shots daily and taking a leap of faith, reaching out to P-Dog and Jimin while we were all out in LA. They were leaving the very next day, but we set up a Zoom and got to connect." After that, we got yet another post about the song, this time also from co-producer and co-writer Kevin Ekofo. Thank you Ayo and Kevin for sharing this little behind-the-scenes story about our precious gift. We really appreciate it. Additionally, our lovely, supportive Hyung Hobby also shared Closer Than This on his Instagram stories. And we ARMYs, of course, like always, celebrated Jiminie's beautiful song release by occupying the top 5 worldwide Twitter X trends. And further, grand-scale celebration was also prepared by Kazakhstan ARMYs, who organized a project on a big LED screen in Times Square in New York. It was played 5 times on the evenings of December 26th and 28th. And then a lovely pink-purple color filled also a large screen at COEX K-pop Square in Seoul, where Jiminie's Closer Than This commercial of the song was showing. Let's hope even more people will be able to experience the song because of it. Moving on to the song records and achievements, Closer Than This now holds the biggest debut by a solo song in Spotify South Korea weekly chart history with 601,366 streams from December 22nd to 28th. The song was also trending at number 1 under music category in 55 countries and regions for several days after the release. It became best-selling song on Amazon US under 4 categories as well and remained on this position for 5 consecutive days. Then, the song hit number 1 on iTunes in over 100 countries, which added even more records under Jiminie's name. Because Jimin has become the first and only soloist to have 7 songs climbing the number 1 position across 100 plus countries in iTunes history. Thanks to Closer Than This, Jiminie is now also the first and only solo artist to have 5 songs achieved number 1 on iTunes in 100 regions in a single year. And now, Jimin is the first and only individual in history to have 5 solo songs and projects achieve number 1 in 110 regions on iTunes. On December 24th, Closer Than This topped worldwide iTunes Top 10 singles list, surpassing all the biggest usual Christmas hits, and Korean TV news programs immediately reported about this fact in their morning news segment. MBN News said Jimin set new record at topping music charts while they are dominated by Christmas songs, and MBC News added it's Jimin's song being praised as the song that topped the charts amidst the flood of Christmas carols. Ayo, the producer, also once again posted the story about the song, this time highlighting its iTunes achievements. And then, as the number of records grew, we could see many articles and reports from different big media outlets around the world being written and announced about Jiminie's sweetest song, like an article from A.R.M.Y Thailand reporting about Jiminie's song overtaking Christmas hits on iTunes worldwide, and even TV report from Indonesia. Closer Than This debuted at number 3 on the UK official singles downloads charts as well, which was Jimin's 12th entry into this chart. The song also debuted at number 1 on Bugs, which is a Korean subscription-based digital music streaming service platform, and this made him the first and only soloist to debut at number 1 on Bugs with multiple songs in 2023. Then on Pandora, a personalized internet radio which has been a staple in music industry for its ability to introduce listeners to new tracks and artists based on their preferences, Jimin's newest song scored highest debut by K-pop Korean soloist, broke record for biggest debut week by a Korean K-pop soloist, and fastest song by a Korean K-pop soloist to achieve 1 million streams on the platform. Additionally, Closer Than This debuted at number 1 on Billboard Japan Download Songs chart and on Circle Digital chart with less than 2 days of tracking, which again drawn attention of K-Media that wrote an article about Jiminie's song dominating Japanese charts. At the end, I will also add that Jiminie's music was used as background music for a Seoul street photographer Seoul 4K video of Han River sunset. And then Ayo, the producer, mentioned Jimin and Closer Than This once again on December 30th by replying to A.R.M.Y asking about more Jimin music hints, and he placed his work with Jiminie first among his 2023 works. After that, on January 2nd, this amazing song added yet another achievement by debuting at number 1 on Billboard Digital Song Sales and making Jiminie K-soloist with now 5 number 1 hits, and it resulted with one more Instagram story post from producer Kevin Ekofo and yet again from Ayo the producer. We are very proud of the achievements of this incredible, sweetest, most precious and heartwarming Jiminie gift song that he wanted to hug us with at the end of 2023, and we can't wait for further surprises that Jiminie prepared for us in 2024. And now the summary of other Jiminie mentions by celebrities, idols, media outlets, and much more during the past few weeks. So first, Consequence named Like Crazy as Smash of the Year in their 2023 K-pop yearbook list, and then the Consequence critics chose Like Crazy as the best song by a Korean soloist of 2023, highlighting it also the highest in their annual report of the 200 best songs of the year from all genres. Next, the Recording Academy named Like Crazy as one of the 15 K-pop songs that took 2023 by storm. And they wrote, BTS Jimin had long proved his prowess as a soloist, but it wasn't until this year that he put forward a proper solo debut. Delivered with stirring mastery, the song resonated with audiences across the globe, leading Jimin to become the first South Korean to top Billboard Hot 100. And speaking of Billboard, it named Like Crazy as the best male K-pop song and best K-pop song by soloist of 2023 as well. Then, Jimin appeared in special edition of Time magazine The Year in Review as the first K-soloist to reach #1 on Billboard Hot 100. After that, we got Rolling Stone India, which named Like Crazy as one of the 10 best K-pop songs of 2023, along with the Philippines Daily Inquirer that listed it as one of the best K-pop releases of 2023, and Music Magazine Stereogum, who ranked it 8th in the best pop songs of 2023 list, where it was also the only K-act song to enter the top 10. From Korean media, we also had SBS K-pop magazine selecting Jimin and his song Like Crazy as one of 5 artists whose major records shined in the K-pop world of 2023. Genius Korea chose Jimin's Like Crazy as the best K-pop song by a soloist in 2023, also ranking it at #3 overall. And then, Korean data analytics using AI company RSN reported that the use of BTS-related keywords online in 2023 peaked in March when Jimin released his first solo album. Next up, sports and culture website Defector listed Alone by Jimin on the best things we heard in 2023 list, and they wrote Alone by Jimin, an emotional wallop of a song on an emotional wallop of an album, but it closes with Jimin letting us all know it's gonna be alright. And we ARMYs hearing this news were also very satisfied with this recognition from this prestigious website, because we felt like this beautiful masterpiece is finally getting the praise it deserves. And next, entertainment, lifestyle, and fashion website Leisure Byte names Jimin Production Diary as one of the best documentaries of 2023, writing, quote, "This particular documentary regarding the singer is yet another proof in the long list that will show you how immensely talented he is." Well, of course, we all know it very well. And we are very happy and proud he receives for it such a high praise and recognition. And then music journalist and DJ Yoshiaki Takahashi wrote a critique of Jimin's album Face. And he said, quote, "In his full-fledged solo activity, Jimin broke out with a sound that was right in the middle of Western trends, and he achieved amazing results. It strongly demonstrated his potential as a solo singer to the world's pop music scene. The achievements of Jimin's first solo album Face will increase in weight over time." Next, Malaysian newspaper Daily Express chose Jimin as one of the Asian stars who conquered fashion in 2023. And they wrote, "Known for his stunning visuals, the singer pulled off each look effortlessly while showcasing his signature dance moves." And speaking of conquering the fashion world, Jimin's massive Dior campaign in Japan leaves everyone awestruck. Currently, Jimin's video and series of pictorials from Dior Spring 2024 campaign are showcased on the large screens and LED columns of Midosuji Line Umeda Station in Osaka, making a significant presence in the area. Beside that, also respected Japanese newspaper The Asahi Shimbun mentioned Jimin in their 2023 fashion retrospective. Kim Jones' studio director Lucy Biden reposted also an Instagram story of Jimin's Dior Spring campaign advertisements in Ginza Station in Tokyo, as well as Beat and Boot Hair and Makeup Studio posted photos from Jimin campaign in Japan on their story. Additionally, Japanese media personality, singer, actress, voice actress, illustrator, and YouTuber Shoko Nakagawa shared a photo with her mother and Jimin's Dior ad during their visit in Hong Kong. And we got another post from Dior PR coordinator Evelyn Huachang with a photo of a giant Jimin billboard for the campaign in Itaewon, Seoul. And next, staying on the topic of Jiminie and fashion, I have to add that fashion and beauty go-to resource for top trends in beauty industries website called Fashionista listed Jimin's Tiffany and CO campaign as one of the most memorable fashion ad campaigns of 2023. And his April Vogue magazine covers as one of the 28 most memorable magazine covers of 2023. Jimin was also featured on Tiffany & CO's 2023 video roundup of events and milestones in a look back at 2023 posted on their Instagram story. And additionally, Jimin's content with W Korea have been ranked as second and third in their 2023 YouTube Shorts retrospective. Next up, Jimin was crowned as the best challenger of the year with 59.8% of the votes on Bags Up Popipo Challenge. He will receive mega large digital signage at Samsung station and news article with official SNS celebratory message. Then Jimin was selected as Choa-do 556th charity ferry in celebration of his 10,300 day. $388 will be donated under his name to the Mirror Welfare foundation for kids with disabilities. And speaking of charity, in commemoration of the 5th anniversary of Jimin's beautiful song Gift Promise, the Choado team All for Jimin has donated $7.8 thousand to the Korean Children's Leukemia Foundation. Absolutely wonderful celebratory spread of kindness following our Jiminie wonderful example. And if we are mentioning Promise 5th year anniversary, of course, ARMYs on Twitter X also were trending many hashtags and keywords in celebration of this precious and special time. And next, KBS documentary video archive mentioned Jimin and Like Crazy on their recap of the major events that happened in 2023, celebrating in this way Jiminie achievements of his biggest year yet. And now, couple of mentions from other idols. First, the member of male group ATEEZ, Woo Young, played Jiminie and Tae song Friends on his recent live and said, Jimin Sanbae and V Sanbae have a song together called Friends. The lyrics are full of memories of these two, the legendary dumpling incident, a song that talks about memories only the two of them know. And then members of South Korea-based multinational girl group Black Swan were singing along to Like Crazy during their recent live broadcast as well. And next, on December 29th, we got an Instagram update from Hobie where, among his photos and video summary of the year, we discovered that Jiminie was the one who shaved Hobie's head into a buzz cut when he was preparing for his military duty entrance. Once again, absolutely sweetest proof of Jimin's and Hobie's special friendship bond that made our hearts melt completely once again. Next up, from Bangtan TV, we had Bangtan Bomb from Jiminie Now Iconic, hashtag This is Jimin dance practice behind footage, which allowed us to see how much thought, heart, and passion Jiminie puts into every project he prepares, especially for ARMYs. I also did a reaction to this video, so if you have not watched it yet, it is available right now on my channel. Then, from Beyond the Stage BTS documentary photobook special calendar, we got a quote from Jiminie talking about how he buys outfits to show off, especially for airport fashion occasions, and how it was sad he couldn't do it during the years when they couldn't travel at all. And from Beyond the Star Monuments documentary, we also saw few moments of Jiminie spending time alone in his apartment and his thoughts about ARMY's overwhelming love from all over the world. His mind is truly beautiful. On December 28th, we also got a report from K-Media Daishin Securities that it is projected that more than 3 solo albums by BTS members will be released this year. Among 4 recently enlisted members, 2 solo albums are expected to be released, while Jin is expected to release 1 solo album after his discharge. Oh my goodness, everyone, are you excited? Do you think the members they talk about could be A.R.M.Y and Jiminie? A.R.M.Y has been hinting on his new project on Insta before his enlistment, and we know that Jiminie has a content filmed for us also. So what are your thoughts? Tell me in the comments below. And finally, I have for you few more end of the year Jimin records and accomplishments. Jimin's Like Crazy becomes the fourth most streamed Korean song on Spotify in history and also the ninth most streamed song by K-pop act on Spotify in history. Jimin breaks the record as the fastest Korean K-pop soloist to spend 200 days on Spotify Global Artist Chart. And Jimin's Like Crazy is the best-selling download by Asian act in the US. The song also ranks as the fifth best overall in the US in 2023, with American singers in the first 4 places. Jimin also snatched few titles in the BIMI's top rankings of 2023. First, he has been crowned as the best K-pop vocalist in 2023. He was named the most handsome face in K-pop in 2023. He has been crowned the top K-pop artist in 2023. And his album Face was named the best K-pop album of 2023. Congratulations, our Jiminie! We are so extremely proud of you. So that is all for this week's news episode. And at the end, like always, please enjoy Jiminie achievements. See you next time.